I'm doing this yoga practice. I was trying to think, last week we did yoga for inner calm. This week what people might like. So if you're anything like me, you get these kind of, and people I speak to, waves of emotions at the moment. Not just at the moment, always, but accentuated at the moment. So this practice is to let go. So it can be to let go of anger, to anxiety, to fear, of sadness, of grieving, of any of those things. So it's just a practice that will help you let go of anything that doesn't serve you, we like to say in yoga. So it's usually stored somewhere in your body, and the easiest, best, most effective way to get rid of it is to notice it, and is to move and breathe and get those emotions and unwanted things flowing so that we feel a bit better. So modify this as much as you need to. Some bits will be more challenging than others. If you ever want to just stand, breathe, or lie down and breathe, then that's okay. Obviously this, I can't see you. Normally I'd give modifications for class, but it's home practice, which is awesome. But it just means you really need to listen to your body and don't do anything that leaves you out of breath or feels painful, okay? A little discomfort is okay. If you can keep the breathing nice and smooth, that often really helps to release discomfort and tension, but we shouldn't have any pain. So we're going to start off moving. We're going to flow quite a bit today and then slow it down towards the end. So take the legs really nice and wide. Push into the feet, really push down. Okay, wide legs, push down. Feel the legs activate, so lift up through the legs. Now lift up through the pelvic floor. This is your energy lock, our Mula Bandha. So hold these muscles in, support your spine, stand up tall, roll the shoulders back, chest open. Good. Palms forward, push into the feet. Feel energy come up through the earth, and a full breath into the belly, breathing in. And a smooth, gentle, full breath out through the nose. Take your gaze forward. Just stick with the breath a moment. Take up space. Feel strong. Notice your feet grounding into the floor. Notice your heart space lifting. Notice the strength in your lower abdominals holding you here, stood tall. Notice your breath. Full breath into the belly, and if any of you are used to practicing your Ujjayi breath, then by all means now's a great time to use that. If not, just stick with me. Full long inhalations into the belly, and an even longer exhalation. So we're using our exhalation to release. So if you want to set yourself a mantra, so if you're feeling angry, you might use your exhalation to say aloud or to yourself, I let go of anger, or I let go of anxiety, whatever it is you want to let go of. I let go of tension. So breathing in, I let go of, and you can return to that mantra anytime throughout the practice, throughout the day, throughout your life, absolutely fine. If you're not sure what you need to let go of, just simply, I let go of what no longer serves me. A couple more breaths here, full breath, keep the whole body active. Heart space lifts, jaw is soft, breathing is full. On our next inhalation, reach up, open. Exhale, press the knees wide, bring the arms down through prayer. And again, inhale, lift up, breathing in peace, calm, joy, whatever you want to breathe in. Exhale, let go of whatever it is. And again, a couple more of these, breathing in. As you reach up, push into the feet. Exhale, hands through prayer. Lower the chin, gentle back of the neck stretch. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, hold it here, goddess pose. Push into the feet, open the chest. Push the arms together, push the palms together. Really feel strength through the arms. Breathe here. As we exhale, swoop it over to the left side. Releasing bad energy. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, pushing away anything we don't need. Breathe in and up, as wide and as low as is comfortable for you. Full breath. Exhale, go. Do this in your own time. Breathing in, shifting energies. Exhale, releasing. Breathing in. Use your full breath And if it feels better for you to exhale through the mouth like you're blowing something out, physically blowing it away, then do that. Do what feels good. Inhale, lift. Still pushing into the feet. One more to each side. Last one, in and up. Exhale, here we go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hold it here, goddess pose. Again, push into the feet. Feel the inside thighs lift, pelvic floor lift, lower belly pulled in, shoulders down, chin lowered. Breathing in, breathing out. And push into the floor to come up. Heel toe the feet in, so they're not quite so wide, about mat distance apart. Breathe in, lift up, exhale, let's come down to our yogi squat. So if you need to lift the heels here, that's absolutely okay. If you need to put the hands down, that's okay. If you need to widen the feet, that's okay. If you're happy to lower the heels towards the floor, there's no discomfort in the knee, then take it here. Insides of legs go to outsides of arms. Lift the heart space, drop the tailbone. Push the palms together like we did standing. Breathing, this is our yogi squat. Full breaths here. This is our posture of gratitude. So think of something or someone that you're truly grateful for. Feel gratitude. Couple more breaths here. Hold it there. Good. And from here, lower both arms down. If you're up on the toes, you can do the same thing. Push your right arm, shoulder into the inside of your right leg, and we're going to open that left side, coming into a chest opener and a twist. Draw navel to spine, open, 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 and breathe. If you need to lift your heels off the floor, no problem. Shoulders away from your ears. Full breath in. Find space on your inhalation. Release on your exhalation. Switch sides. Left arm goes down. Push inside of knee to outside of arm. Unravel that right arm, shoulders back. Open the chest and breathe. Notice tightness. Full breath, soft jaw. Exhale down. Let's take a forward fold. Take both feet flat to the floor, shoulder width apart. Keep your knees, and we're going to go this way, as bent as you need to, and allow the body to hang down. Breathe here. Send the hips high. So if your torso isn't on your legs and you're here, bend your knees more. You should be able to relax your body onto your legs. Send the hips up. Relax the head. Take a little sway, swinging from one side to the other, easing through the lower back. Should feel really good. And then plant your hands down, and we're going to walk back to plank. Shoulders down the back, push the mat away. Now, every time we do plank, if this is too much for you, for your back for any reason, you can come onto your knees into what we call tabletop instead, okay? So that's your option. Otherwise, from plank, breathe in. As we exhale, we're going to lower all the way to our bellies. Hug your elbows in as much as you can, and then lift the chest. Again, if this is too much, take baby cobra. Hands down, shoulders back, up to you. Breathing into the front body here. We're going to go into a bit of a flow in a moment. So we'll use all these postures. On your next exhalation, lower down, curl the toes under, push up to plank or tabletop, and all the way back to your down dog. Down dog, we press 10 fingers into the mat. We open the shoulders, lift your hips high, 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 high. Pelvic floor lifts. Knees are soft to begin with. Gaze between the thighs. Pulling as much weight out of the hands and wrists as you can. Take it all the way up into the belly. Breathe. Let's push the heels down one at a time. Easing through the hips, the lower back. Full breath in, find stillness. Full breath out. One more. Full breath in. Full breath out. Look towards your hands, bend the knees and walk or hop towards your hands, the front of the mat. Inhale, find a flat back, hands up the shin. Exhale, forward fold, soften the knees. Push into the feet, inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it back down to prayer. Follow for my flow. We're going to inhale, lift up. Reach, reach, reach. If it feels good, slight back bend. Exhale, soft knees, forward fold. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step or jump to plank. Hold it here, 2 big breaths. Remember, you can lower your knees if you need to at any time. Exhale, elbows in as you lower to the belly, or chaturanga all the way to up dog. If this is too much, take cobra with the legs on the floor, your choice. Exhale, push into the hands and feet. Find your down dog, full breath here. Send the hips high, lift the pelvic floor. Hug your lower rib cage, your lower ribs down, down, down. Don't let them stick out. On your next inhalation, lift the right leg up. And then exhale, step it in between the hands. Lower your back heel. Okay, lift up, hands to the waist. Bend deeply into your right leg. Press into the outside of the left leg. Left leg is straight. Shoulders down, heart lifts. Warrior one. Inhale, lift the arms up. Pull the thumbs back. Get your arms as high and as close to your ears as you can. Now breathe. Feel the chest, the heart space open. Push down into the feet. Engage your lower abdominals and feel nice and easy in the upper body. Breathe here, 4 full breaths. Lovely. For those of you a little more advanced with your practice, if you want to take a slight back bend here, you absolutely can. Just keep your bend, lift the upper body, up to you. The rest of us, finding length through our spine, pushing through the feet. On your next exhalation, pull the arms down and back, interlock the fingers down at your tailbone. Palms of the hands together, that's key. Pull the arms away from you, straighten them as much as you can. Squeeze the shoulders together, send the chest forwards. Push into your left foot, your back leg as you inhale. Exhale, come forwards towards your thigh. Keep reaching the arms back, hold it here. If that's enough for you, stay there and think about lengthening your spine. We push into our back foot, reach crown of the head forwards. If you can go a bit further, you might take head towards the floor, arms up, up, up. Stick with me, pull your right hip back and breathe wherever you are. 4 full breaths. This is our humble warrior. Humble warrior. My favourite warrior. Keep your lower abdominals drawing in. Keep pushing into both feet evenly. Squeeze your shoulders down and back. 1 more breath here. Make it count. Breathing into tightness. On an exhale, releasing. And we push into both feet to come up. Lift the arms up. Back to warrior 1. Exhale, lower all the way down to a low lunge. Step your right foot back. Find plank or tabletop. Breathe in. Exhale, lower to the belly or chaturanga all the way through and up. Lift to up dog. Exhale, push up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through between the fingers. Lower your right foot. Heel turns in. Push into both feet, toes are out. Lift the chest. Now hug your left hip back so the hips even out. Push into the little toe side of the right foot. When you're ready, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Chest lifts. Shoulders down, relax the face. And breathe. Full breaths, full calming breaths. Breathing in joy, peace, whatever you need to breathe in. Exhaling whatever you need to let go of. Keeping the back leg straight and a deep bend in the front leg. Feel energy through the feet. On your next exhalation, push the arms down and back. Interlock the other finger this time, the one that feels a bit odd. Palms together. Draw the chest forwards as you pull the arms and shoulders down and back. Push into your right foot as you inhale, lengthen. Keep pushing into your back foot as you lengthen forwards over your left thigh. Hold it here. Pull the left hip back. If it feels okay and you did it on the other side,
You can go a bit further and lift the arms up over the head. Breathe fully here. Engage your pelvic floor. Pull your rib cage down. 4 full breaths. Draw the shoulder blades together and away from the ears. Soften through the face. Finding space as you inhale. Releasing tension as you exhale. Push into both feet to come up. Lift the arms. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale all the way down to your low lunge. Stepping back to plank or tabletop. Push into the hands and feet. Take a breath here. Exhale, lower to the belly or chaturanga, lift, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll through the feet, send the hips way back. Breathe. Look forward between the hands. On your next inhale, you can step or jump. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Push into the feet to come up. Take the hands to prayer. Hold it here. Notice the breath. Notice the body. Notice your breathing. Keep pushing down into both feet. Feel energy come up through the legs. Shoulders are down. One more flow. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step or jump to plank. Take a breath here. A full breath in and a full breath out. On your next exhalation, lower all the way down to the belly or take it through up dog or upwards cobra. Exhale, push into the hands and feet, send it back to down dog. Take a breath here. Pelvic floor lifted. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it down, low lunge, lower the back knee this time. Draw the shoulders back and the chest forwards. Check that your knee is in line with your ankle and not forwards. If you're here and you're not feeling a nice openness through your left hip, then just take the leg back slightly. Keep the hips nice and even, shoulders back. Breathe. One more breath here. Curl the back toes. You can stay like this if you want, or you can lift the back knee if that feels okay. If it's not, keep the knee down. Plant your left hand down, lift your right arm up for a big twist. Shoulders down, look up. Find length through the spine. Two more big breaths here. Pushing into your left hand and both feet, keeping your tummy muscles drawing in and up. Spiking your left heel away. On an exhalation, take the hand down. Now this time, lift both arms up, shoulders down. If you need to lower the back knee, go for it. Hold it here or interlock the fingers above the head into our pistol pose, shoulders down, heart space lifts, push into both feet. Let's try a wobbly back bend. So feel free to lower the back knee or challenge yourself as I'm doing. Inhale to come up. Exhale, lower the knee in the hands. We're going to this time bring our right foot in to pigeon pose. Lower the hips down. If this feels uncomfortable on anyone's knee, hold it here and breathe, it's okay. Instead of doing this one, take your right ankle over your left thigh for a hip stretch this way instead. Okay, that's a modification. Otherwise you're lowering down. Your heel might be really close to you, and that's okay. Or you might have a very open hip and it'll be further away, and that's great too. Inhale, lift the chest. Gently push into your left foot as you start to come forwards and down. Pigeon pose. Breathe. Breathing really deeply and fully here into your hips. So you might feel this in the hips, glutes, lower back, slightly in your hamstring, maybe your IT band. It's a big one, and women especially, but men too, tend to hold emotional tension in their hips. If you are feeling overwhelmed, doing these hip openers is going to be really good to help release it, but it might take a little while, might kind of have to get that worse before it gets better. It might bring up some emotion in order to let them out, but really important to do hip openers. Keep breathing fully. Use that exhalation to release. Repeat it to yourself as you inhale and as you exhale. What do you want to breathe in? And what do you want to get rid of on your exhale? Lift the body slightly. Take the right arm up and then loop it underneath your left arm, threading the needle. Lower your right ear towards the mat. Now it might not go all the way down, you might be here and that's fine. Press into your left hand to open the chest, keep pulling your right hip back. This is a big release stretch, so you're opening through your hips and your upper body at the same time and twisting. If your head is down, then great. Some of you may even take your left arm over and hold on to the right inside thigh. Go with what feels good. We're all going to be at different levels, but you should be able to breathe fully wherever you are. So we want to feel this in the upper body, maybe the right shoulder if you're tight there, and through the hips as well. Breathing fully. Exhaling fully. One more breath. Push into the left hand. Right hand comes down. Curl the toes. Let's find our down dog. Walk it out. Nice. Stay here. Take a flow with me. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push it up and back. Down dog. Gaze between the thighs. Send the hips high. Lengthen. Pushing into 10 fingers. Rotating your elbows out and under. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through between the hands, lower the right knee. Start by pushing into that right foot. Let's get a good position here. Left knee over left ankle. You should feel an opening in your right hip if you can't go wider. Draw the shoulders back and the chest forwards. Breathe. So we're not just hanging out here. Okay? We're breathing. We're active. Mindful of what your body's doing and how you're feeling. Soften through the jaw. When you're ready, if you did it on the other side, curl the right toes, lift the knee, otherwise stay here. Right hand's going to come to the ground. We're going to unravel. Keep that left hip back, so don't let it lift or come forwards as you open your left arm, and then draw the shoulders down, open the heart space, look up if it feels okay, navel to spine, and breathe fully. Twists are great for releasing toxins from the body. Two more breaths here. Exhale, lower the arm. Pushing into both feet or lower the knee. Let's inhale, lift the arms up, shoulders down. Low lunge, crescent lunge, nice. Now find that Mula Bandha, that root lock. Draw in through the pelvic floor. Be strong. Interlock the fingers. If you did it on the other side, lift up. Let's find a back bend with control. This one makes you focus. Notice tightness in the throat or the chest. Two more breaths. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower the knee, fingers come down. Let's bring the foot in if we did it on the other side. If not, left ankle over right thigh seated. Inhale, lengthen first. Exhale, roll forwards onto the forearms to begin with. Okay, if this is enough, stay here, otherwise you can lower all the way down. Now let's find our breath. inhalation and an even longer exhalation, letting go. So important to use our breath properly. Helps calm the nervous system and allows us to release and let go of things that we just can't control. Lift the body slightly. Left arm comes out. Now loop it underneath the right arm, but keep hugging your left hip back towards you as you start to lower the left ear down towards the floor. If it doesn't go, just hold here. If you want an extra stretch, take the right arm over to the inside of your left thigh. Otherwise, stay here. Breathing fully. Allowing those intercostal muscles to open and stretch as you inhale. Softening on an exhale. One more full breath here. Push into the right hand to come up. We're going to take plank, our last plank, or tabletop, shoulders down. Breathe. Find calmness using your breath. Draw your lower ribs in towards you and send your tailbone towards your heels. Hug your pelvic floor in and up. Shoulders down. Keep breathing. Nice. Lower to your belly for everyone. We're going to take boat pose. So, if anyone this isn't feeling good for you, boat pose, instead you can take a baby cobra. So on the forearms, in fact you can all have it, just do this anyway because it feels nice to open the throat and chest. Pushing into the forearms. Breathing into the heart space. And you can do this some with the legs bent as well, to add a bit more of a stretch through the front body. Or, if you want something a little more intense, we'll try bow pose. So take hold of your left and right foot. Again, if you can't do both feet at the same time, you can do one side and then the other, because we're going to do it twice. Otherwise, take hold of your ankles, flex your feet. Now as we lift up, your knees will want to open. Don't let them, okay? Keep the knees parallel. Open the shoulders, the chest rather, draw the shoulders together at the back. Kick the legs up, breathe in, lift. So your legs will want to do this, squeeze them in, kick the legs up, shoulders down. For some of you, it might feel nice to have a little rock on your belly, little tummy massage. One more breath, kick the legs up, send the chest up, exhale, relax, one ear down, breathe. So if you did one side, we're going to go on to the other side, otherwise same thing again, once more. Flex the feet, draw the shoulders back, breathe in, lift up, kick back, open, uplifting to do back bends, chest openers. Smile, let's all smile, really open the chest. One more breath, and release. This time take the hands down, push up, big toes touch, knees as wide as your mat. Sit back, big exhalation, melt down, surrender, extended child's pose. Hold it here. Notice if you're gripping anywhere. Push up slightly, bring the knees in slightly if it feels okay, just to make it a little more restorative. This time take the hands down by your feet, palms up, and roll back down again, Balasana. Turn your attention inward. Softening through the hips, through the face. pushing into the tops of the feet to roll up. And come to seated position. Extend the legs out. Now push the backs of the legs and the heels down. Tadasana, as you extend the toes towards your shins. Hands down by your side, open the chest. Sit with a tall spine. Breathe. Hug the lower ribs in. Pull the pelvic floor up. Notice your posture. Notice if you're feeling tight still across the heart space, the chest, or if it feels more open. Notice the sit bones going down. Notice if there are any areas in your spine that feel restricted. And breathe. Inhale, lengthen up, arms up. Exhale, come forwards and down. Reach forwards, 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 and then take the hands down to the legs, feet, wherever you can reach. If you need to soften the knees, that's fine as well. Then lower the head last. 4 full breaths here. Breathing into the belly. As you exhale, really draw your navel in. Empty your lower belly of air so that you can draw your chest forwards. Breathing in fully into the belly here. Feel it push into the thighs, and then as you exhale, empty it fully. Easing out through the spine. One more breath. Push into the hands and feet to come up. Find that long spine again. Open the chest, shoulders down. Breathe. Draw the right knee in. Don't cross it over the leg, but keep your heel as close to your inside thigh as is possible. Both hands reach forward with your right knee on the outside of your body. Reach forwards, walk the hands down your left leg. Okay? So draw the chest forwards. Don't let that right knee drop down. Keep it in. You can take hold of the foot, great. Neck in line with spine. Breathe. Both sit bones are on the floor. Breathing fully. So this is good for easing out tension in the lower back, especially on the right side. Push into both feet to unravel. Right leg stays active on the floor. Bring the left leg in. So if this is too close for you, just don't need to bring it in as close as I am. Bring that left arm inside the leg. So we're not letting this drop, we're keeping it hugging in. Inhale, lengthen through the spine as we did when we were seated. Exhale, we'll start to walk the hands forward without letting this leg relax. Walk forwards, forwards. Easing through the lower back. If you can take hold of the foot, great. Breathe it out. Keep both sit bones on the floor. So we're lengthening that space in between our pelvis and our lower ribs. So our pelvis is pulling down, our ribs are drawing forwards. So that lower to mid back section. One more breath. And then lifting up. Bend the knees. We're going to roll all the way down this time to a seated position. Sorry, seated position, roll the way down to a lying position. Arms out to the side. Palms up or down, whatever feels better. Draw your shoulders under your chest. Feet are in line with your hips. Have a little wiggle. And then take both legs slowly, gently over to the right side and look over your left shoulder. Supine twist. A passive stretch. So breathe in. As you exhale, let everything go. Soften and breathe. Breathing into the spine. One more full breath here. Relax the muscles in the face. When you're ready on your next inhalation, roll back through center. Take the knees over to the other side, head goes over towards the right arm, and breathe. Heavy into the floor. Take it back to your mantra if you need to. And then come back to center. Two options here for our last posture. You can either give yourselves a hug, bringing the knees into the chest. You can lift the chin up for a gentle back stretch. If that feels like enough, then stay there. Otherwise, if you've done plyo before and it's in your practice, you can push your hands down to the mat, lift up, take the legs over the head. Maybe only if you're used to doing this one, because I could literally do a whole video on plyo pose, but not right now. If you're doing plyo and you want to interlock the fingers, that might feel nice, or support the back. Either way, breathe. Lift the hips high if you're in plyo. Breathing fully. Wherever you are, 2 more full breaths. And if you're in plyo, slowly bending the knees, using your core muscles, you can start to unravel. Gently, slowly rolling the spine back to the floor. And place the feet down. And we're going to our relaxation position just for a minute or two. If you want to do longer, please stop the video and take as long as you like. Allow the legs to fall out. Draw the shoulders under the chest, palms up or on your belly. Chin slightly towards the chest so your neck is long. Close the eyes and allow the eye sockets to sink back into the head while your gaze is towards your third eye. That's to say, between your eyebrows. Gentle smile. Full breath in. Sigh out. Now don't try and shape the breath, but just watch it. Notice it. Notice your body, inwardly scanning from your feet up to your head, or the other way, head to your feet if that feels better. And just notice anywhere if you're gripping or you're holding tension, or maybe you felt something release. Just breathe, just notice. Quiet minds just for a moment. Taking a big breath in, wiggling the fingers and the toes. And then bend the knees so that you can come onto your left side. Take a breath here. And draw yourself up to a seated position. Any seated position that's comfortable. Couple of big shoulder rolls. And just notice how you feel. Hands to prayer. We take our thumbs to our forehead to remind us to have kind and loving thoughts. Hands to the heart to remind us to have kind and loving intentions. Hands to the mouth to remind us to have kind, loving communication. Namaste.